You've paid for leads, but you're not converting them. And the problem isn't the leads, it's the way you're talking to them. This is your daily real estate podcast. It's also a show, 5 to 10 minutes every day to help you grow your business. I'm Tristan. I've spent the last 22 years helping agents level up, and I'm doing it again right now, right here. Let's get into it. Google leads, PPC leads, YouTube leads, each group thinks differently. Each one wants something slightly different from you in the very first message. And when you treat them the same, you waste your money and you lose the people who were actually ready to talk. This is part 1 of 3, and it's a series. Today, we're covering Google and YouTube leads. Tomorrow, we'll hit Meta ads, and then we'll wrap up with the good old portal leads like Zillow, Realtor.com, Homes.com, and all the other ones. By the end of this session, you'll know how to work each type based on where they're coming from and what's going through their mind when they reach out. I'll break down intent, mindset, and the exact first message that actually helps you get replies. And if you want the full training, you can give it to your team. I'll show you where to get it at the end. Listen, let's start off with the good old Google PPC. It's the one I do. It's the one I've had for a very long time. And then we can go into Google, LSA, and then some YouTube. I like to piece Google, SEO, AEO, whatever you want to call it nowadays, because AI is involved deeply into pulling information from Google. But Google, organic, and PPC. If you look at where Zillow, Homes, Redfin, and all of your competition out there, all these tech companies and software companies that are just selling you the leads right back, they're going in through PPC, pay per click. That means they're paying Google to show up better. PPC leads are somewhat in the middle because they have intent. Think about where they're coming from. They're going to Google and searching homes for sale around Pepperdine University and close to the beach. There's some intent there. So when I'm looking at this, the mindset, I have it written down here, mindset, actively searching for answers, options, or solutions. Same thing with Google SEO. When people type in certain things on Google, it's going to bring them to your site, hopefully. And when they find you, that's when they start asking a little more questions. Your approach on this one, you've got to be fast. Because when you reach them quickly, that very first time that they're inquiring, you're going to take them away from all the other portals if you do a really good job. Or you're going to take them away from them landing with another real estate agent. You've got to be clear and you've got to be very helpful. That means when you're listening, you've got to provide some type of value after you finish talking to them. And sometimes real estate agents don't provide any value at all. They're just like, yeah, you know what? Call me when you're ready. And that is not the approach. So here's how you work with them. Respond within 2 minutes if possible. Lead with clarity, not pressure. Means answering their questions. Let them ask their questions. Match your message to their search area, price, type. Don't change it on them when they came in looking for a townhome around a university and say, you know what, there are no townhomes here. Sorry. Let's get a little bit more creative and saying, okay, what are you looking for? Great. Look, listen, right now, it looks like we might have to go a little bit outside of that area, but I could always send out some mailers if you are really serious about being here. Is that something you'd like me to do? Right? Approach. Different. And keep the tone simple, friendly, and human. The thing people really, really don't like is when you're salesy. Nobody wants to be sold on something they don't even want. So offer something that's valuable to them. And if you listen to them, you know exactly what it's going to be. Ask questions that get you better answers for what they actually want and why they're here. My first message that I think you should use or at least modify sounds like this. I saw you're exploring homes in Malibu, pick your city. Would you like me to send you a few in that area, or are you also open to neighboring cities like Westlake Village or Pacific Palisades? Don't just sit to one city, get the neighboring cities as well. One of the other things that I do is, if you want, I can pull a quick list of homes that match your search. Would you like me to text that to you? or email it over. Sometimes, in some cases with these, similar to Meta, I also say, hey, I'm not sure what you're looking for, but are you looking to get a townhome, or are you looking to move into a house? Are you looking for a fixer or something to move into that's ready to go? Now, the way that you follow up best with these short bursts in the first 24 hours, then you get them into a drip, maybe put them into your newsletter, and you turn this whole search that they're going to be getting into future conversations. That's the key. Now, Google LSA, local service ads. These are probably the ones with the highest intent, but have also gone up in price. That means people go in on Google and they search real estate agent in San Diego. And then there's a whole list of agents with a lot of reviews. And then they're going to pick up the phone and call, or they're going to click and it's going to dial directly. The level of intent here is extremely high. Somebody's reaching out to you. They know you're a real estate agent. So what's the mindset? Well, they want a real human. That's the key to this. They don't want to talk to a robot. They want their answers fast. So I would suggest, if you've got a team or if you're busy, have it reroute to somebody who can actually pick up the phone. Your approach, you have to be pretty quick and you've got to be confident. How to work with them. Pick up on the first ring. I know it's impossible, right, for some of you. Just pick up, darn it. Pick up. Keep your tone calm and helpful. Answer the questions first, all the questions they have. Transition into simple next steps. Be listening, right? Similar to the first one. Your goal is always, can I turn this meeting into an actual showing? Because most of the intent from this one, pretty high. All right, let's go into a different category in Google that you may not think, but YouTube leads. If you're running ads or organic, now organic is by far the better ones. Intent level, high trust, medium intent. I know because we've had them come through, and they usually come in two forms. They come in the comments, or because I gave something away in the link, they've downloaded it and they filled out a form and now I have their information. So mindset, the one I need you to have, they already like your voice, style, or expertise. So they want you to guide them. You don't have to win them over. They already like you. How to work with them. Reference the video they watched. Use simple experience, right? Hey, I've got this. I know this area, or I know this specific topic. They know it. So re-emphasize it, right? Just don't put pressure on them. That's what pushes people away. Offer guidance, a list of something that you've got that they need, or even walkthroughs if they want to go through property. Invite them on a short call to maybe go a little further if they don't have time. But one thing you don't have to do is convince them to work with you. They're already there. Some people forget that because they've watched your video, they already trust you and like you, and they reached out. Listen, you don't have to force them to be with you at this point. They are with you. Just don't screw it up. Show up as you did on the video. Here are some first messages that I would send out. Thanks for watching my video on Thousand Oaks. Want a simple plan for your situation, right? Something like that. That's if they're texting you or commenting. Or if you want, I can send homes that match what I talked about. Just keep it to that video. Your goal is to move them into a meeting, into some type of a call or a planning session because they already trust you. Now, if you need this one, this is episode 735. DM me on Instagram. We're going to go into 736 and 737 tomorrow. That's going to be meta ads, and then we're going to go into portal leads. I hope you actually use this. This is the type of stuff that I've grew my business with over the years, and I like to outline it and plan it. If you're in a position to jump into doing this and systematizing it at a completely different level, I'd love to see you in group coaching at A Brilliant Tribe. If not, don't worry. Just message me and I'll send this over. Have an awesome day.